Hey guys, welcome back to the Vid-Bits. My name's Brian, aka Pops, with another episode of the Vid-Bits SpookTober. Cutting it kinda close today. Alright. Refreshing to not have to tear through this as fast as possible, but just put some time in. Halfway point of SpookTober. Little secret there. No. Pincer attack by the bats. Some more notorious NES bats. Oops. I was thinking about doing the NES Versus Edition, but not the Versus, but the Arcade Edition, but it's not. It just puts a really strong time limitation on you, I think. I don't think the time stop works on the bat, does it? It does. There we go. Man in the moment. Man in the moment. Man in the moment. Man in the moment. What's up, buddy? My head hurts, and I think I pulled a muscle. Yeah, I got a muscle been pulled in my neck for a while now, so that's kind of around my head, so I can relate and empathize. Also was thinking about you because I saw somebody from a baseball game held up a sign. I don't know, it was like a meme or something about somebody eating elotes the long way, and it just made me think of you. Boo, hiss, and boo and hiss. Boo, and hiss, and boo and hiss. But I tell you a story later that happened. It's story time with Mayonnaise, baby. Nope. Nope. Oh, that's what I wanted. Sure, I'll take it. Screw. I'll take it. Probably shouldn't, but I'm shook. Story time with Mayonnaise, baby. Oh, this is where you would win that. You know, this is instant kill. See that? Splat. Heard. Well, I may be free way later. So I'll try to remind you. Splat. I got a shoot job now. So I can't really speak about what it is, but I have to be up for it early in the morning. Have to spend some time with the elders. Big things poppin', little things stoppin', though. I saw that Shelton Benjamin had a great match with Leo Rush on television, which is just phenomenal for me because Shelton Benjamin's a flippin' ace. So if you can clean it up. Okay, there we go. I ain't pressed. Let me see this. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know how. Shaken, not stirred. Well, I mean, yeah. I think that happens sometimes. I understand why you would be shook. I wish I had the right weapon here. This is not going to end well for me. I was hoping I could stun lock it into killing it. I did. Somehow. Some miracle. Yeah. I got the theme song from the show Doug stuck in my head. The theme song to the show, the cartoon Doug, was done when somebody's like describing what their theme song would be like. So what would it be like? Like do 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 do. Like, oh yeah, that's good. And then we're gonna be like chicka pa pa chicka pa pa. Oh, that's perfect. You're hired. Now go write it. He's like, no, I just did. Shit, you did. They're min-maxing songwriting in the 90s. All done in-house because there's nobody at the gatekeeping it, you know, Looney Tunes Studio or Warner Brothers Studios that's making you do a specific way. That's why you had shows like Nicktoons having it so that the adult characters were saying some really deep shit and it just went over your head as a child. Stew in the kitchen in the middle of the night making coffee and shit, just like depressed and shit and zonked out. Like, oh, I don't relate to that as a child. I'm sorry that that happened to you, Manny, though. Nobody deserves to feel shook. I feel like if I'm stuck on the ladder and they make a move to attack me, then I'll stay stuck on the ladder and I won't fall off. Oh, I didn't want that. Oh, that's a downgrade. Here's the Medusa head stuff. This is the easy peasy Medusa head stuff. Oh, this is horrible. Yeah, look at this horrible axe doing nothing for me. No. Oh, I read it, Manny. And believe me, I've been in a similar situation, not with as many people, but I've been in situations where it's whatever. We won't get into it, but it's unsavory, and I apologize I don't know, I apologize, but I feel bad that that happened to you, but I can relate to being in situations like that, so. Believe it or not. Alright, there we go. Are you gonna wear that for Halloween? I haven't been to a Buc-ee's or a Costco yet. Costco. I don't know, is that what it's called? Leave me alone. There's the iconic castle. I just need to get to that damn door. Nice. That was dumb. Oh, it's such a far reset. Ain't that bad. Why did I do that? Oh. Why did I do that? That was dumb. Oh, that was so dumb. I gotta dial in a little bit here. Have you ever seen a 6'5" on a good day? With a beaver onesie on? You know what I want to see? I want to see a limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, son of a gun in a beaver's onesie, eating fried chicken with Carolina gold sauce on it. And then you know what happens after he eats that first bite of chicken? He looks right at you, he throws up the 4, and he goes, "Woo!" Manny knows what's up. The dog Chief, Chief, he hates the 4 horsemen. He threw up the 4 and he gets pissed. Why'd I do that again? Oh, I traded it again. Oh, weak. Yeah, Chief hates the 4 horsemen. He doesn't want you to throw up the 4 and represent. He must not like how they did Sting dirty so many times. I mean, Chief is black and white, you know, he represents. Just talking about how Chief doesn't like the 4 horsemen. He threw up the 4, he just gets really pissed.
Why were you wooing?
Because we're talking about, you know, what I wanted to see. I said I wanted to see Ric Flair, the kiss-stealing, the jet-flying, kiss-stealing, wheeling-dealing son of a gun, you know, in a beaver onesie, eating fried chicken covered in Carolina gold barbecue sauce, and after he takes that first bite, he goes, "Woo!"
Yeah? Is that something you wish?
Yeah, man. I mean,
I didn't know that was on your list of things that you want to happen.
I mean, it is about to be Halloween, so people can dress up. Why not Ric Flair?
I don't know.
He has promoted Carolina Gold KFC chicken though, so I hate that.
That's just Castlevania as fuck right there.
Your dog hates the Undisputed Era. Is it probably because your dog like weighs probably a third of Adam Cole? And I love Adam Cole. Adam Cole looks like he weighs 165 pounds now.
Maybe 180 wet.
Hey Adam Cole, hashtag Adam Cole. I can beat you in video games. We should look up and I can beat you in some video games.
He does not seem to be that good at games.
Chugs.
He just enjoys them.
He does very good at editing his videos.
Because he has a team probably. If we had a whole team of people...
But I'm glad that he's back and healthy and wrestling again, so...
I just think him coming back didn't really make sense because he had last left screwing MJF over and now they're just cool. How does that make any sense?
Are they cool now?
That's from what I understood.
Oh,
I didn't...
Shit. I should just pause it again.
I didn't see the whole match, but I saw stuff on socials that seemed... I didn't know if, like... Why he's... Well, no,
he's not cool. I mean, he wouldn't
But why
chase
did he
him off.
come back a babyface?
Mm,
That's what people are confused about. Why is he a babyface?
Probably roster balancing. There's been so much time that they probably looked at it now. It makes the most sense. Or it could be a swerve because it's been very... They'll come back appearing to be a babyface and, like, because it just makes the most sense. Like, the whole thing that they just did with freaking
So what... Wait.
Wheeler, Yuta, and Daniel...
What does this power do?
This freezes everything.
That's what you need to do to jump that. Right?
Most likely.
You spawn it in. Like, you're essentially gonna, like, spawn it in, and then you're gonna freeze it. Sorry if you guys could hear that. It's, the dryer.
It's all about the boom.
Like you got an answer wrong on a game show.
What is the best flavor of Totino's pizza rolls? I'm gonna say not any anymore because they changed the outside of them so that they can be adapted for air fryability, and it makes it so the freaking outside of them are drier than ever. Papa Totino is probably mad that they've changed the formula. Papa Totino! did it again. It's like when families hand down their farmland to their kids, and their kids don't want to keep it up anymore, so they sell out. So like Papa Totino's like make sure, son, when you get the family business that you keep the tradition running, and they're like, sure, just like when you killed your brother Gino. May Gino Pizza Rolls rest in peace. And then when he dies, he's just like, now we're gonna sell out to the highest bidder. How come when this thing is completely torched at 400 something, 300 something degrees for so long in the oven, there's still cubes of cheese that's within it, it's not melted? Because we use quotations when we say cheese now. My dad will roll in his grave. No! Been up carnivore diet for 9 days, got 3 more to go. First 3 days was nothing but chicken. Day 4 and 5 was fish. 6 and 7 pork and chicken. 8 was everything. Finally had me a steak. That's what's up.
You had a cactus-based tortilla?
Sounds pretty dope. Probably weird.
Oh, I watched a guy eat a cactus without taking any of the spines off.
I hate people.
It was that one guy that you hate. It's like LA Beast or some shit.
He's so dumb.
Yeah, he's always eating expired food and trying to eat a cactus whole.
And then I went to the hospital and I don't know why they didn't understand why I did it either.
You don't eat potatoes, Manny? I love potatoes.
No potatoes.
I could never give potatoes up.
No tubers. Oh no. I miss eating potatoes. Starcherinos. No Starcherinos for Manny.
I could never go without. Love potatoes.
Ugh. They're evil. Oof. 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 You know what's gonna happen now, don't you?
Da 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 da.
Just for 12 days I'm doing it, yeah, because the carnivore diet. Okay, yeah.
Oh, you got 3 days left before potatoes.
I need to stop telling myself that potatoes can only be eaten so many ways and realize that they could be eaten so many more. Like, you know, I could make my own hash browns and I just don't.
Shred them up. I love hash browns.
Yeah, I do too.
That's what I get when I go to Waffle House.
Love me some hash browns.
They did Dad so wrong the last time I went to
Oh
Waffle
my
House.
god.
Do you want to tell that
It's like
story?
somebody made me a waffle out of Play-Doh. Freaking like
It was like the most underdone waffle. All I did was ask for it towards the end of the meal, and like for whatever reason, like it was the worst waffle. And Dad air fried it like for like 20 minutes, trying to get it back to like edibility, and it's just like no.
No, it was bad.
Demon lunatic. What? How you been, brother?
Stupid bird.
Damn bats. Or birds.
Birds and bats and all that stuff.
All the spooky creatures. Skeletons. Surprised there's not a Frankenstein.
So, too much going on this background, right? Like,
yeah, like what the fuck is happening?
Compared to like, look at the things I'm like trying to make sure I pay attention to at the steps.
Is that good?
What?
That weapon you got?
No, that was bad. That was a downgrade.
Oh,
That was bad.
no, that was bad.
Like, look at the art. Foop.
Oh, you're not hitting shit with that.
No, you're not. Like, you very specific things. Like, what am I gonna do there? Gonna do nothing.
Demon says, "What's up? What up, peoples? How's the Vania going?"
Well,
it's going. You know,
just kidding. Like, I'm not saying this is the worst, but I'm gonna play a better one before the month's over. So I just want to get this one in the can.
The problem is the knockback. Like
Yeah.
every time you get hit, you get knocked backwards, and you know, with that, then you just fall in every pit. Like
That's the best. That's what we want to be. All right, so freeze, so that bird doesn't knock me off the edge. Kill that bird, jump. I jumped in.
You probably should have froze again.
I should have, but I used to use like one or two more of those, and I don't want to not have it. And I guess I should have just did it.
You say at yeast?
At least, yeah, I said at east. I meant least.
At yeast.
The infamous Medusa heads.
Yeah, one of the most annoying enemies, especially in that one corridor. There's one corridor that has the worst.
It's the one on the way to death.
Yep. That's exactly what I was talking about.
If you guys want, not tonight, but if you guys want before October's over and you want us to do a complete playthrough of this game, we will. Only if 3 people say so. 3 people.
3 people have to comment. Do a full playthrough of Castlevania.
And we will do it. Should have frozen again, but I just want to at least make sure I had 3. So that's 1. I want to make sure I had 1 for this corridor here, because I think they cost 5 to use.
Barbecue is really the only type of food that I think is inherently American.
I was dumb.
Like I mean, obviously other countries have their takes on barbecue, but like that's one of the only things that I can think of as like like some good old American smoked ribs. You know what I mean?
Don't talk about it. It sounds delicious.
But that like I like people talk about all the time. Well, what kind of food is American food?
American food
Is just it's like a just
big greasy cheeseburger with American cheese and a side of French fries. That's American.
Yeah, but
food.
at the same time, like it's not like it originated here.
Okay, so stuff that's like Southern food, then Southern cooking.
Creole cooking.
Creole
That's inherently American.
Stuff from Louisiana and stuff like that. The French Quarter. Of
Or
Louisiana.
like,
but then that's also
like
from the French Quarter inspired. So how much that's.
But I'd say a seafood boil is pretty damn American.
But like you have to realize that a lot of that French Quarter cooking is because of immigrants coming over from from what the French, like from France and stuff?
I
Like,
don't know. I don't know the origins.
The origins of the species and the origins of the peoples and the foods.
You're a vinegar-based barbecue sauce man over ketchup? I don't.
I'm getting just doped up.
I don't know if I've ever had like a vinegar-based barbecue.
It's more loose. It won't have. It has less. Is it viscosity? So
Yeah,
like,
viscosity. That's a
yeah.
That's a good word for that.
I believe that's what it is. It's more tangy.
I've never had a seafood boil.
I am lost without having at least one more of those.
I do love me some shrimp though. That's my shit. I feel like there are 3 different types of people. People who like seafood in all its forms. People who like shrimp but don't like, and maybe crab but don't like other seafood, and then people who hate seafood altogether. Right?
I think there's people that they're just. It depends on also like what they, there's people I know that could probably eat fish sticks but would never eat anything else.
What just happened with that guy?
The guy just went.
He left.
He left. He's like, I am out of here. I think there's, I do know there's people that just are shrimp, crab, and lobster people. That's all they'll touch. And then that's like the gateway drug to seafood.
The gateway drug of seafood.
Because then there's other people. Because I've gotten people to eat other fish because of like, do you like fish sticks? Yes. I was like, okay, well that's haddock and pollock and cod, the 3 basic fish that don't taste like anything other than what you're associating them with. If you cook them like the way that you should cook them, they're basically such a plain type fish that they taste like whatever you season them as. So they're most likely going to be minced up and used in fish patties and stuff like that. So if you like that, then you can say that you at least know that you like fish. So then you're like, okay, well then what's like the least fishy tasting fish? And it's just almost like it's a gateway into it. And either you want to get in there, or you're like, I can eat fish sticks and I can eat crab, shrimp, and lobster, or I don't want to touch anything else. Or tuna, yeah, obviously tuna. I want to have a tomahawk someday. I just want to
Goals.
Yeah, I don't need it gold-plated or anything crazy, but I just want to,
I think the fact that people eat those edible gold leaves, it's so stupid.
It's like when we used to drink Goldschlager, and it's a liqueur that's got gold flakes in it. Stupid. Cinnamon.
I've seen someone try to make like a nugget of gold out of all the gold, and he ended up like dumping like 3 to 5 bottles. And he got like the smallest smidge of like really poor quality gold.
That's such a jackass move. Like, can we make our money out by dumping and straining Goldschlager bottles and then trading it into the pawn shop? Let's find out. I got 4 likes. This is not working.
What a dumbass.
What a joke.
Sometimes you just gotta wonder.
Yeah, you're like, man, because sometimes scientifically it's like, how many days can I go to my friend's house and leave an upper decker before he notices? Day 1.
That's evil.
That's freaking evil.
How many stages does this game have?
I know this is around the halfway point.
Schlag,
I think it's like 21. No, it's not around the halfway point. Because like there's a couple that are really short transitions, so I guess, I really don't feel like there's a full 21 stages. But...
Yeah, you definitely would marinate a good piece of meat like that, Manny. The tomahawk.
That's what his wrestler name would be. Manny the Marinated Meat Man.
Demon says, also you need some wall meats.
I do need some wall meats.
You ever craved wall meat, brother?
Wall meats.
You find those at a glory hole.
That's after dark. Wall meats.
Well, that's the only kind of wall meats I come to mind. Like,
get out of my zone.
where are your knives, man?
Well, they're not as fast as this at all.
You did it!
Woo! Clutch!
Wall meats!
Wall meats! Yeah, for the win. Wall meat tomahawks for the dub.
You're totally right, Demon. Like, why would they pick the game that's already pretty damn difficult and then give it a even more difficult caveat of every single time that you get hit by an enemy, you get knocked into a pit? Like, they couldn't make it any worse.
No, not at all. Wall meats.
Wall meat. Huh.
This is not easy.
I feel like we just killed this guy with holy...
That jumping around guy is a jackass. The whole thing is not losing any health on the way here. No.
It's a lot of money.
I wonder if it respawns.
It does.
Does it?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
And damn it, that one guy will too. Damn it. I really just wanted to go back and get that food. I was like, I didn't need it now. I do. Alright. That's a good way to farm if there's a reason to do that.
Right.
I know the whole key is to take care of the small guy, right?
Yeah.
Maybe not. So close. So close. Weak. Oh, they're so, like, as far as, like, the platforming goes, between the knockback and the platforming here, it's rough.
Yeah, that's the hardest part of the game, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so. Shenanigans.
No, that's Ghosts and Goblins, Demon Lunatic.
The first person to beat this game probably has... yeah.
No, he was
Yes.
also saying, is this one of those games that you have to, it tells you to beat it again
Oh,
afterwards?
no. Nope. Once you get it, you're good. You get it and you get the dub. And the cool thing about it is there's nothing crazy like a Ninja Gaiden thing. When you get to the end, you get to the end and you win. Like, you see I get infinite continues, so you will be able to practice until you get past it. It's one of those games that you will be able to... The only thing is, like, you have to just deal with its BS. Like this. Like, you saw me the first time get through this and it was beautiful and flawless.
Yeah, it looked perfect.
And then you don't get in the... You stay out of it. You have to know... It's like there's a movie called Groundhog Day with Bill Murray, and like it just shows like he's going through the same day over and over again. So every day he gets screwed over by something, he knows to avoid it. It's like that's how NES was back in the day. You get a little bit further, you'd see something else, you're like, oh, now this time I gotta make sure not to get trapped by this bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? Like I had a stronger whip, so I was able to kill them in one swing. Yeah, Chief, no. Yeah, Chief, what do you think about these crappy guys? That's just getting in fast enough. And a whip upgrade, I'll take it. Oh yeah?
What's your problem?
He's in chat, Bray. Ugh. Weak. Alright. We got this. Let's just dial in.
You want to go outside? You do? Okay.
He drop kicked him. So check out the movie Boss Level. Okay. Maybe I will. Or maybe maybe I say I might do that and then forget about it forever, because sometimes people do that.
Yeah, sometimes.
Never intentionally. Man.
Do 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 do.
I made the first 9
made it
stages
look-
look pretty good,
Yeah,
and
you
then I
made
got the
Look,
poop
well,
later.
even this stage you made look pretty damn good.
I'm just trying to wipe these first. If I lose one guy, I want to like wipe the guys so I can at least continue into the second part with as many guys as possible. This first part just, it's the barrier to entry that says, "Hey, how serious are you about this game?" Because if you, I don't know why I didn't duck and shoot the guys, but I'll just go like that. That's what I'm going to do. Because if you don't have the patience to like deal with this kind of shit now, I should be hitting these up because there's whip upgrades.
I thought you had to wipe.
I should, but I'll
You
go.
should.
I'll just go. I have a feeling.
You have a feeling you're gonna beat it with no continues?
I got 2 guys. You have infinite continues,
Oh, okay.
which is very generous.
Unlike Ninja Gaiden. Doesn't that have...
No, there's infinite continues. The problem is when you get to the last stage, it has increment stages like 6-1, 6-2, 6-3.
And then it glitches and sends you back.
Yeah, yeah. Instead of like continuing you like
Where you should
where
be.
it did all the way up to it prior to the entirety. Oh, come on.
That sucks.
I just want to get my revenge on this Frankenstein guy. We have 1 vote, I think, in the chat to do full game, so don't feel stressed. And you know it's super hyped mini.
Good job.
All right.
You got this.
Yeah. It's that freaking first bat there.
So we've got 2 votes now to play this game in full. Unfortunately. I mean, it's not that bad. It's a couple spots like this spot and like we were talking about earlier, the spot before death. That's just annoying as hell.
The situations that once you know what to do and you're situated and, you know, you have to, it's like any of these other games like Friday or whatever, like you have to know exactly what to do. God, why'd I do that again? Worst.
Stop replacing
downgrade
your weapon.
ever. I'm screwed.
You got this. Oh shit.
Nope.
Is there any hidden wall meats?
Nope, dude, I'm screwed.
There's a meats. You got this.
Lucas took my 9 grand to Atlantic City and lost it all.
Damn. Let it ride.
The problem is this stupid knife does me no good on this enemy.
What about on the boss? Could you use it on Frankenstein?
The whip is effective on Frankenstein.
What about the knife?
That doesn't do more damage.
But it gives you a ranged option.
Okay, well, let's see what that does.
I don't know.
That fireball is just... Ugh.
Can I try?
Can you try? Sure.
Why did I pick the knife up? Guess I didn't have any other option.
This is the last play anyways. We're wrapping up, right? Yeah.
Oh, I took a hit. Alright, there we go. Go back for the wall chicken. Gonna have to fight the guy again.
Get back up on there.
I just got pinched. Man.
It's rough with the whip upgrade.
Yeah, you're right. Ghosts and Goblins definitely preps you to get the knife.
Get the knife.
But yeah, Castlevania is rough. I feel like we will, even if we don't get the 3 votes, we will likely come back and play this game in its entirety.
Sure.
It's a fun one. It's definitely worth the time, and just to have that full playthrough on the channel. But yeah, thank you guys for supporting SpookTober so much. It's been a blast. I'm glad to be able to play all kinds of spooky games that we might not play otherwise throughout the year. It's the last continue.
Alright, guys, with that being said...
If you haven't seen the other episodes of SpookTober, they're all in a playlist. Feel free to check that out if you want to binge some awesome content.
Yep, they all have descriptions that link to each other, so you can start with the first one, put them in a playlist or whatever, but either way, you'll be able to see the one that you missed. If you just find one that you like, skip around, it's fun. We were already about halfway through, so... And, yeah, until then, it's been Brian, aka Pops and the Vid-Bits, and at the end, we got...
Yeah, Bray. I'm Bray. I've been hanging out, just kind of watching in the background, making sure the sound levels were all good and everything. Kind of being the guy in the chair for Dad.
Thank you so much, Manny the Mormon, Demon Lunatic.
Everyone who stopped by throughout today's stream.
Yeah, you guys are awesome for hanging out in the stream today. And everybody else that passively watched and observed, know that we're going to be doing another half of this. It's just about half over. And like I said, it's been Brian, aka Pops from the Vid-Bits and Bray. And we will see you in the next one. Good gains, good goals, and good RNG, guys. Peace.
Do 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 do.
Me.
Do 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 do.